keys, smiling in front of giant homes, acting like life is finally complete. But behind those pictures is a financial reality nobody wants to talk about. A 27-year-old man named Daniel worked a stable office job for 6 years. Every month he saved money, avoided vacations, skipped expensive restaurants, and sacrificed almost everything just for one dream: buying his first house. By early 2026, he finally had enough for a down payment. The bank approved his loan immediately. The real estate agent congratulated him. Friends called him successful. His parents were proud. Everything looked perfect. But 3 months later, Daniel realized he had trapped himself financially. His mortgage payment was massive. Property taxes increased unexpectedly. House insurance became more expensive. Repairs started appearing one after another. The water heater failed. The roof leaked during heavy rain. The electricity bill doubled because the house was bigger than his apartment. Every month, his salary disappeared faster than ever before. Then inflation got worse. Food prices increased. Gas prices increased. Interest rates remained painfully high. Daniel started using credit cards just to survive. The house that was supposed to give him freedom slowly became a prison. He could not quit his job. He could not travel. He could not take risks. He could not even sleep peacefully because every month felt like a race against bills. And Daniel is not alone. In 2026, many people are buying homes at historically high prices while wages are struggling to keep up. Banks make money from long-term debt. Real estate companies make money from fear. Society keeps repeating the same message: buy a house before it is too late. But what if rushing into home ownership is actually destroying financial freedom for an entire generation? Think about it carefully. A house is not always an investment. Sometimes it is a liability disguised as success. Many people buy homes because they are emotional. They want status, security, and validation. But nobody talks about the opportunity cost. What if the money locked inside a house could have been used to build income online? What if instead of spending 30 years paying debt, people spent 5 years building digital assets that generate cash flow? This is where the story changes. While Daniel was struggling with mortgage payments, another person named Sarah made a completely different decision. She almost bought a house too, but at the last moment, she changed her mind. Instead of using all her savings for a down payment, she rented a small apartment and invested her money into building online income streams. At first, everybody laughed at her. Friends called her irresponsible. Family members told her renting was throwing money away. But Sarah ignored the noise. She spent her evenings learning valuable online skills. The first thing she tried was freelance video editing. She watched free tutorials online for 3 months and practiced every single day. Her first client paid only $40. The second client paid $75. Then one client referred her to another. Within a year, she was earning over $4,000 per month from video editing alone. But she did not stop there. She started a faceless YouTube channel about personal finance and side hustles. At first, almost nobody watched her videos. She uploaded consistently anyway. One video finally exploded after 6 months. It gained over 800,000 views. Ad revenue started coming in every month. Affiliate marketing commissions started growing too. Then she launched a simple digital product teaching beginners how to edit videos. Now she had multiple income streams working together: freelancing, YouTube income, affiliate marketing, digital products. By the end of 2026, Sarah was making more money online than most people with traditional jobs. And the most important part? She had freedom. She could work from anywhere. She could travel. She could invest. She could survive economic uncertainty because her income was not trapped in one paycheck. This is the financial shift happening quietly around the world. The old system taught people to work one job for 40 years and buy expensive liabilities. The new economy rewards people who build skills, audiences, and online income streams. Right now, there are teenagers making money online through simple side hustles. Some manage TikTok accounts for businesses. Some create AI-generated designs and sell them online. Some write scripts for YouTube creators. Some do affiliate marketing through short videos. Some run small print-on-demand stores without owning inventory. Some make money editing short-form content for influencers. And many of these opportunities require little or no money to start. The biggest challenge is not lack of opportunity. The biggest challenge is distraction and fear. Most people spend years consuming entertainment, but never spend 6 focused months building a skill that can change their life forever. Imagine 2 people in 2026. One person signs a 30-year mortgage and becomes trapped by monthly bills. The other person spends 2 years building online income streams that grow every month. 5 years later, their lives look completely different. One is stressed, exhausted, and dependent on a paycheck. The other has options, freedom, and growing income. This does not mean buying a house is always bad, but buying a house before building strong income and financial stability can become one of the biggest financial traps of modern life. The smartest people in 2026 are not chasing appearances. They are chasing cash flow. They are learning skills. They are building businesses online. They are creating assets that pay them every month instead of liabilities that drain them every month. Because real wealth is not about owning a giant house. Daniel finally reached a breaking point one cold winter evening. He sat alone in his kitchen staring at unpaid bills spread across the table. The excitement of owning a house had completely disappeared. Every room in the house reminded him of pressure. The mortgage notification appeared on his phone again. Minimum credit card payment due. Electric bill overdue. Insurance increase notice. He looked around the house he once dreamed about and quietly asked himself one question. Was this really success? That same night, he opened social media and saw an old college friend living in Thailand, working from a laptop near the beach. At first, Daniel assumed it was fake internet luxury. But then he noticed something strange. His friend was not selling fake motivation. He was teaching people how he made money managing online stores for small businesses. Daniel became curious. For the first time in years, he stopped searching for ways to survive and started searching for ways to escape. The next morning before work, he watched a free video about online freelancing. During lunch break, he watched another. At night, instead of watching Netflix, he started learning a skill. At first it felt impossible. Everything looked confusing. There were thousands of people online claiming to make money. Some were real. Some were scammers. Daniel wasted weeks jumping from one idea to another. Dropshipping, crypto trading, random online courses. Nothing worked because he kept chasing shortcuts. Then one mentor online said something that completely changed his mindset. Stop chasing fast money. Learn a valuable skill first. That sentence stayed in his mind. So Daniel made a decision. For the next 6 months, he would focus on only one skill, short-form video editing. Why? Because businesses, influencers, and creators desperately needed content for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Attention had become the most valuable currency on the internet. And Daniel realized something important. Every creator making money online needed editors. He downloaded free editing software and practiced every single night after work. The beginning was painful. His edits looked terrible. Clients ignored his messages. Some people even laughed at his portfolio. But he continued anyway. One small business owner finally gave him a chance to edit 5 short videos for $60. Daniel treated that project like it was worth $1 million. He delivered the videos early. The client loved the work and recommended him to another business owner. Slowly, momentum started building. Within 8 months, Daniel was earning an extra $2,000 per month online. For the first time in years, he could breathe financially. But then something unexpected happened. His online income kept growing faster than his salary. One client turned into 3. 3 turned into 10. Soon he was fully booked. Then he raised his prices. Instead of charging $60 for videos, he charged $300. Then $500. Businesses paid because content was generating them customers. Daniel finally understood a secret most schools never teach. Income grows when you solve valuable problems. The internet rewards skills, not just degrees. Eventually, Daniel started a second side hustle. He created a small YouTube channel documenting his financial journey and teaching beginners how to edit videos. At first, only 17 people watched his videos. But one video titled, "How I Escaped Mortgage Stress Using Online Income," suddenly exploded. Millions of people related to his struggle. Comments flooded in from exhausted workers, stressed parents, and young people terrified about their financial future. That single video changed his life. His channel started generating ad revenue every month. Brands contacted him for sponsorships. Affiliate commissions increased. He launched a beginner editing course. Now, Daniel had multiple streams of income working together. Freelance editing, YouTube revenue, affiliate marketing, digital products, brand deals. And for the first time since buying the house, he stopped feeling trapped. But the story becomes even more shocking. 2 years later, the housing market slowed down dramatically in some areas. Many homeowners struggled because they bought properties they could barely afford. People who once looked financially successful were drowning privately. Some lost homes. Some lost savings. Some became emotionally destroyed from constant financial pressure. Meanwhile, people with online income skills adapted faster. They could move. They could work remotely. They could build new opportunities from anywhere. This is the reality nobody talks about enough. The world changed faster than most people expected. Traditional paths are no longer guaranteed safety. A job alone is risky now. Depending on one paycheck is risky now. Debt without strong cash flow is dangerous now. That is why side hustles are no longer optional for many people. They are survival tools. And the best part is that most profitable online skills can be learned for free. A teenager with a laptop and internet connection can now build income streams that were impossible 20 years ago. People are making money online through video editing, copywriting, affiliate marketing, print-on-demand stores, AI content creation, faceless YouTube channels, social media management, thumbnail design, online coaching, digital products, website building, email marketing. Some fail because they quit too early. Others succeed because they stay consistent long enough to become valuable. The internet does not care where you were born. It does not care about your background. It rewards people who solve problems consistently. Daniel eventually paid off his high-interest debts and refinanced his house under better conditions. But if somebody asked him what truly changed his life, he would not say buying a house. He would say learning how to make money independently. Because once a person understands how to create income from skills, the entire world starts looking different. Fear decreases. Confidence increases. Opportunities appear everywhere. And suddenly, life stops feeling like survival and starts feeling like possibility. By 2029, Daniel was no longer the same person who once sat terrified at his kitchen table, surrounded by bills. Now he woke up differently. No panic. No fear of checking his bank account. No anxiety every time his phone buzzed with a payment notification. But the biggest transformation was not financial. It was mental. For years, Daniel believed freedom came from owning things. A bigger house, a newer car, expensive furniture, designer clothes. That was the dream society sold him since childhood. But after building income online, he realized something powerful. Many people look rich while secretly living under financial pressure every single day. The luxury car has debt attached to it. The giant house has stress attached to it. The expensive lifestyle often comes with invisible chains. And Daniel finally saw the system clearly. Most people spend their healthiest years working jobs they hate just to pay for things they barely enjoy. Wake up early, fight traffic, work long hours, come home exhausted, repeat for decades. Then hope retirement finally brings happiness. But what if happiness was never supposed to start at 65 years old? That question changed everything for him. One evening, Daniel visited an old friend named Marcus who bought an even bigger house during the real estate boom. From outside, the house looked incredible. Luxury kitchen, beautiful backyard, expensive decorations. Everything looked perfect. But during dinner, Marcus quietly admitted the truth. He was drowning. His mortgage had increased. His business slowed down. His savings were disappearing. His stress was destroying his marriage. At one point, Marcus looked directly at Daniel and said, "I bought this house to impress people who do not even care about me." The room became silent, because deep down, many people know this feeling. They buy things hoping success will finally make them feel important. But external success without internal peace becomes exhausting. That conversation stayed in Daniel's mind for weeks, and it pushed him even harder toward building freedom instead of appearances. So he expanded his online business again. This time he started helping small businesses grow using short-form content. A local gym hired him to create TikTok videos. Their memberships increased. Then a restaurant hired him. Then a real estate company. Soon Daniel was not just editing videos anymore. He was helping businesses make more money online. And because he understood attention and marketing, companies happily paid him thousands of dollars per month. Then he built a small remote team. One editor from the Philippines. One thumbnail designer from Pakistan. One scriptwriter from India. Together they managed content for clients across the world. Daniel suddenly realized something unbelievable. The internet had created opportunities bigger than geography itself. Years earlier he thought success depended on living in the right city or knowing powerful people. Now he understood that valuable skills could connect anybody to global opportunities. A person sitting in a small apartment with a laptop could compete in the same economy as massive companies. That is why the online world changed millions of lives. Not because it made everybody instantly rich, but because it gave ordinary people access to leverage. One skill can reach thousands. One video can reach millions. One digital product can sell while you sleep. One successful online business can completely change an entire family's future. But there is still a dangerous trap many people fall into. They watch motivational content every day, but never take action. They keep researching, keep planning, keep waiting for the perfect moment. Meanwhile, years disappear. Daniel almost became one of those people too. If he never started learning video editing, his life would probably still look exactly the same. That is the hidden cost of hesitation. Most people underestimate how fast life moves. 1 year becomes 5. 5 becomes 10. Suddenly people wake up wondering where all their time went. That is why the people succeeding online are usually not the smartest people. They are the people willing to start before they feel ready. The people willing to look inexperienced at first. The people willing to fail publicly while learning valuable skills. Because every expert was once a beginner nobody noticed. Daniel now teaches one simple rule to beginners. Focus on skills that businesses already pay for. That is the shortcut most people ignore. Businesses already spend billions online every year for content creation, advertising, video editing, sales copywriting, lead generation, email marketing, graphic design, websites, social media growth. If you learn even one of these skills at a high level, you become valuable. And valuable people rarely stay broke for long. The craziest part is that many young people still believe success only comes through traditional paths. Go to school, get a degree, find a stable job, work forever. But stability itself is changing. Artificial intelligence is changing industries. Remote work is changing careers. The creator economy is creating brand new millionaires every year. And people who adapt early have an enormous advantage. Daniel understood this before many others did. Instead of spending every dollar trying to look successful, he started investing into things that produced cash flow. Digital businesses, skills, content, investments, assets that could grow over time. And slowly his entire life transformed. Not overnight, not through luck, but through consistent action repeated over and over again. Because the truth is simple. Financial freedom usually does not arrive through one giant moment. It arrives through small, smart decisions repeated for years. And the people who understand that early will live completely different lives than those who spend decades chasing appearances without building real income. In the end, Daniel realized something most people never understand until it is too late. The real trap was never the house itself. The real trap was believing that debt automatically meant success. For years, he chased the image of a perfect life instead of building a life that actually gave him freedom, peace, and control over his future. And once he learned valuable skills, built online income streams, and stopped depending on one paycheck, everything changed. His stress decreased. His confidence grew. His opportunities multiplied. Because true wealth is not about impressing strangers. True wealth is having choices. The choice to walk away from toxic jobs. The choice to spend time with family. The choice to travel. The choice to live life on your own terms instead of surviving inside a system designed to keep people trapped in endless payments. The world is changing faster than ever before. Traditional jobs are changing. The economy is changing. Technology is changing. And the people who learn modern skills, build side hustles, and create multiple streams of income will have the biggest advantage in the future. You do not need to become rich overnight. You only need to start. Start learning. Start building. Start improving one skill that can make you valuable online. Because 1 year from now, your entire life could look completely different if you stay consistent starting today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until life forces you into desperation. Take control now, while you still have time. If this video opened your eyes and gave you a new perspective on money, freedom, and the future, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this before making a financial decision they might regret for the next 30 years. Your future starts with the decisions you make today.